Alright guys, in this video we're talking about 3 points of interest. Alright guys, this is probably one of the most crucial sections you need to understand. This will go right along with the next section of risk management, trading like a casino. Alright guys, this is so important because no matter how you trade, what strategies you trade, or what type of trader you are, you need to understand risk management. You need to understand these 3 points of interest. So when you're going long, aka buying calls, when you want the stock to go up, you want to always know where you are planning to enter the trade, where you're planning to exit the trade, and where you're planning to exit if it goes against you. If you don't always have these 3 points in mind, whether you're going short or going long, then you will lose, because you need to understand how to manage risk and keep risk at a minimal while your upside is huge. Let's take a look at an example here. All right, so when we're going long, we want to make sure that we have a point, in this instance a green line, that shows, hey, we're going to enter the trade here. If the stock crosses above this point, we're going to enter the trade. Now, on most instances, when I'm going long and I'm going long on a VWAP play like this was, then my exit will be below VWAP. And I can do that because I mentally know, hey, if it goes below VWAP, I'm going to exit because I know that it's not working in my favor. However, you want to make sure you also include a yellow line or some other line. It doesn't have to be a colored line if you don't have time to do colors, but make sure you at least draw a line out on your chart saying, hey, this is my final zone. If it does not hold here, if it breaks below this, I am exiting for a loss. However, you need to also have your white area, which is where, hey, this is where I am going to take profit. And you need to always take profit where you plan to take profit based off strategy. If you hold and you're like, oh wow, look, I could have caught this and rode all the way up here, you're trading based off greed. You got greedy, and that's why you lost. Greedy traders lose. Always, always take profit where you have decided to take profit initially. If you don't do that, you will lose in the long run. You may make a few good plays, but in the long run, you will lose. So make sure, again, guys, this is not a great example because your risk is about the same as the reward. My risk would have been entering here. My risk would have been at VWAP. So my risk on the low end would have been here, so I would have been risking this much for a play this high. You want to make sure that your risk is always the 1/4 of your reward. You want to have a reward of ×4 and a risk of ×1. So guys, just understand that you always, always, always understand your 3 points of interest, where you expect to go long, where you expect to go short, where you expect to take profits, and your stop loss, no matter what. 3 points of interest. If you understand anything, understand that. You must know where you're getting out for a profit or a loss.